and welcome to Event Entertainment America. My name is Gloria Tesch. Event Entertainment America investigates the people and happenings that create and shape the TV and film industry in the USA. Today, we will be interviewing Dr. Richard R. Reichel. He is not only a psychotherapist, but he has 3 other degrees, and one of them is in film production. He is also an actor, a cameraman, casting director, film producer and director, a script writer, and author of books and articles on the film industry. He is also the president of Hollywood's East International, INC. Richard has been interviewed all across America on different TV shows and other programs. His work is brilliant. You can find out more on HollywoodEastInternational.com, EverybodyIsAnActor.com, Facebook or YouTube, Everybody is an Actor, to learn more. His popular new book, Everybody's an Actor, teaches a unique way to act, which is far better than most methods. But it also teaches to effectively communicate with others at school, work, home, or other social situations. You can buy his book on Amazon or Barnes & Noble, and it is absolutely amazing. Everybody needs to read it. Dr. Richard R. Reichel is a popular contributor to the magazine IN Entertainment. You can find out one of his latest articles, which is Why is Hollywood Dying? Today on our show, he will talk about why the TV and film industry is slowly dying in America and what we need to do to save it, to make sure that America is back #1 in the film industry today. Dr. Richard R. Reichel today will give us some more of his projects, and he'll tell you all about it after this important, interesting break.
I told her that I needed a change. I know, a change of scenery, you know? I told her that.
Next. I told him, her, that I needed a change. You know, a change of scenery, but she didn't listen to me.
Next. I told him that I needed a change. You know, a change of scenery, but he wouldn't listen. And the sound in my room.
Stop being a dummy in the film industry and learn the systems like a panic.
So today we are here with Dr. Reichel. Thank you so much for coming to Event America.
I'm very happy to be here, Gloria. This is an exciting new show, and it's what's been needed on the screen for a long time. And I'm especially honored because I'm your first guest.
Oh, I very much appreciate it. Well, I'm sure that you know my very first question would be, why is the American film industry slowly dying?
Not only is Hollywood slowly dying, but the industry is dying all over the USA because there's countries like Canada and others that are overcoming us. We're losing great opportunities, thousands of jobs, and great financial benefits. Now, if you remember the auto industry, what happened there is Japan slowly took over, and then the banking bailouts, that was another bump for the USA. Well, Canada and other countries are slowly taking away our film business. And if China begins to get interested in what we're doing over here, they're a bigger threat. You know, California is no longer #1 in film production in the USA.
Really?
Louisiana now gives a tax credit of 30%, plus sometimes another 5% to the crew. But even so, Canada offers much more. First of all, Canada will help film production producers to get money. They'll actually find ways for them to get money. They also give a 20% tax credit from the government, and then the province gives 20%, and then very often the province gives another 5% for the crew. So they could get a total of 45%. Let's talk just a minute about what a tax credit is for some of our audience that may not understand it. If you do a project for $1 million, you can go to one of the states in the USA and ask for a tax credit. And that tax credit in most places is about 20%, 25%. That means that if you put in $1 million, you're going to get approximately $250,000 back after the film is done, and you can prove that you spent the money correctly. Well, Canada, offering 45% from just the provinces, is outdoing us. And from the state itself, from the government itself, offering 45% is really doing much more than we are in any state, including Louisiana. So what we have to do is beef up our tax incentives and get the government, the U.S. government, to chip in 20% or more, and the state to put in 20% or more, and also look after the crew, perhaps giving 5% to the crews that work on these projects. By doing that, we can give back hopefully over 45%, or at least match Canada. That's important to do.
Right. So you're saying that Canada and other nations could eventually take our business away in the film industry, right?
Absolutely. So we need the proper system to be put into place, and I have developed that system. It's called the American National Film Production Force. And that force would be funded by the U.S. government, but independently distribute tax incentives and guidance, which would include financing, advertising, and legal aspects, technical personnel, and joint projects with other nations. Eventually, it would be funded by 1/4 of 1% of all U.S. films that made a profit every year. This force would monitor film acting schools. It would monitor film commissioners and act as a model for the United States to follow. This would help each state, Gloria, to create an effective film community within itself in areas of acting, screenwriting, technical personnel, and union cooperation. Now, this is what Canada has, and we should be doing it here, only better. But right now, that's not happening. Canada wants to be the next Hollywood. In fact, they're already calling themselves that. Under my film production force plan, every state in the Union would be able to match or beat Canada and other nations in film and TV production.
Wow, that would be excellent.
Funding would come from 1/4 of 1% of all film profits produced in that particular state. So not only would the federal and state be involved in the National Film Production Force and give tax credits, but it would assist filmmakers in finding additional funding and in-kind donations to produce their film. And we really need a team effort that will generate thousands of jobs, new businesses, and expand existing ones. And my system will do that. The national debt could be eliminated in a matter of a few years. We owe trillions of dollars, and if we put this system into effect, we could wipe that away within a matter of time. Now, we know that films inform, entertain, educate, and enlighten. Right. So we need to fight, and I mean fight, to increase this special resource. I want everybody out there, Gloria, to tell their senators and their congressmen that we need this special system that I've developed. We need the National Film Force in action now. And I'm hoping that you out there will contact me and sign my petition to give to these lawmakers to make this important change.
Oh, that would be excellent. I believe everybody should support you on that. Yeah.
I hope that everybody will, and I know there's a lot of actors out there that are unhappy in the USA, and producers and directors. A lot of people in the film business are unhappy because of what's happening here, and some of them have to go to Canada to get jobs.
It's true. Well, we have to avoid that. But there's another thing I wanted to ask you about. There's a entertainment expo coming up, correct? Can you tell us a little bit about that?
Yes, Hollywood East International, the company that I helped form, is having a expo, and it's very exciting because it's never been done before, and in fact it's actually 3 projects in one.
3 projects.
Yes.
How long would it last, and why do you mention these 3 projects?
It would last 3 days, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. It would be at one of the convention centers in Orlando or Tampa, most likely. And the 3 projects that would happen would be, first of all, the convention itself.
Right.
The second project would be the filming of the convention. Of course, we can't film for 3 days, but we would film about an hour and a half of the best parts of the convention. But besides that, Gloria, we're going to be doing a movie while the convention is happening called Blood at the Expo. It's an exciting vampire film, and a lot of people think that vampires originated from Transylvania, or the idea of vampires, but,
Right.
but that's not true. Actually, it came from another country, from a different source, and we're going to expose that false idea and actually show people where the idea of vampires came from.
Wow, that sounds very exciting. Well, I'm sure me and the audience would like to know more about it, but we'll get back to you after this short break. So we're back with Dr. Richard Reichel, and he's telling us about these stupendous 3 projects at the expo. And I don't think anybody has ever done that before. Am I right?
As far as I know, no. No, they haven't, Gloria. I think it's going to be outstanding, and it's needed. It's really needed, especially the expo, because we need to highlight film. We need to highlight entertainment in America. Other countries are doing that. Like I said, Canada, China does tremendous projects over there now, using millions of dollars. I know because I've been there. Mm-hmm. Hong Kong for years has done that. I know because I've been there. So we can do the same here, and we can outshine any other country. There's no reason we can't.
Right. Well, I'm very excited for this, especially about this vampire film. Is there something else you want to tell us more about it?
Well, we sort of have to keep the rest of the project secret, but it's really going to take a bite out of the vampire theory that it came from Transylvania.
Oh, really?
Take a nice bite. Oh, no, wait, Gloria, wait till we actually do the picture, and then I'll let you take a bite out of me. Okay.
Sorry. Well, I'm very excited about this film. It should be excellent, especially at the expo. But we are running a little bit out of time. Is there something else we can know more info about? So can we contact you?
Yes, again, I hope that everybody will contact me to sign the petition to save the film business in the United States. It's very important. And if you're interested in our projects or everything we do, please contact us. Again, you can get a hold of us at everybody'sanactor@gmail.com, which is my book, or you can go to the other website we have, which is Hollywood East International at gmail.com. Please contact us. We want to make the film business, again, #1 in the United States.
Well, Dr. Richard, it was very lovely having you on our TV show. Thank you so much for coming today.
Thank you for having me.
Excellent. And Thank you for watching Event Entertainment America. If it is interesting and in the film industry, you'll hear about it.